Good morning. Nice to see everybody here. I appreciate it. Welcome back to Let's Talk Stroke, the podcast where we can talk honestly, openly, positively about your life after stroke. I'm so glad that you guys are here with me today. With the holiday season coming up, well, it's here already. I just want to share something that many stroke survivors think about, but don't always talk about it. But I wanted to share something, some of the tips that I use for me. So, because let's be real, the holidays can be beautiful, but they can also be very stressful. And I hope you guys, and it could be emotional and stressful. So I wanted to share some tips that I had. Before I get into that, I just wanted to say hello to you guys and good morning. And I appreciate you guys being here. I see all the comments and if you want to pipe in, let me know some things that you share, what you do for your um, holiday stuff. So today I'm going to share some few ways I handle holidays in hopes that it could help somebody out there that feels alone, because I know that we're having a what do you call it, a Thanksgiving that's going to be it's going to be very busy. A lot of people, and there's times I go into my bedroom just to kind of slow down. I don't know, because first thing for me, I give myself permission to slow down. Um, so I hope you guys feel the same way. One of the biggest lessons I've learned after my stroke is um, is that rest is not a weakness. It's survival. During the holidays, I don't try to be everywhere or do anything anymore. Um, but you know, if I need to take a break, I take it. If I need to step into a quiet room, like I just mentioned, for 5 minutes, I go. Even need to leave an event early, I do that. Um, and you know what? That's okay. I don't know if you guys feel the same way. The people who love you, they'll understand, and the ones who don't, well, they'll survive. So I set realistic ex, ex, expectations for myself and for others. Um, so I don't, hopefully you guys understand that. Um, I've learned to let people know ahead of time, and my family knows what I can do and what I can't. Maybe I'm not able to cook an entire meal, which I don't, but I can bring a dish. Maybe hosting is too much, and that's what we are doing this Thanksgiving. But I can attend for a couple hours. Maybe gift shopping is overwhelming, but I can do simpler, meaningful things, gifts. Um, but when we communicate our limits, we avoid burnout. So and we avoid guilt. And honestly, both of those things drain more energy than a full holiday dinner. Um, let's see, any of you guys. Let's thank you guys for being here. I appreciate it. It means a lot to me. And and if you guys have any tips, please thank you, Lynette, for sharing. But let me know if you have um, any tips that maybe will help me help you. But I don't try to hide my stroke. Um, that's something I don't do because the holidays bring questions, memories, and sometimes tough emotions. Instead of pretending everything is the same as before, I allow myself to be real. Um, things have changed. You guys know that. So um, yes, moments are harder, um, but I'm still here, and that in itself is a miracle worth celebrating. Um, and if someone asks how I'm doing, I answer honestly, but positively. I'm healing. I'm growing. I'm doing my best, and that's enough. That's, what else can you do? Um, after after a stroke, your perspective shifts. You don't have to remember the gifts from last year or the decorations, but you remember the laughs, the hugs, the conversations, and the people who showed up for you. Um, that's where I put my energy now. Be present, enjoying the moments, be grateful for one another and each year, appreciating the people who make life worth living. I hope you guys understand that, because the truth, we survived something that changed you forever. And the holidays aren't just holidays anymore. They're a reminder that life is fragile and also incredibly beautiful. Um, I celebrate how far I've come. I'd love to know if you guys, maybe this year looks different. Maybe it's quieter. Maybe you're still healing, which I think, well, I am. Um, and you guys can show what you guys are doing, figuring out things, but you're also rising, still improving, still learning about your new normal. Um, but let's see, what else was yeah, but take a moment this holiday to look how far you've come, even if it's one small step at a time. That's a huge accomplishment there, and that's strength. So what else did they? There was other, but actually I wrote actually some things. Let's see if I've done this one too. So when I think about the holidays now, I think of them differently, um, than I did before. Before I could push through anything. I could stay up late, big crowds, tons of cooking, nonstop conversations. But after the stroke, my conversation, if there's a lot of people, that's a tough one, for me. Uh, the energy is precious. Noise hits differently. Schedules can feel overwhelming. Emotions can sneak up on all of us. And with all the different types of conversations going on, that's a tough one. Um, so schedules can feel overwhelming. What else? The emotions, like I said, can sneak up on us, and sometimes the pressure to act normal can be the hardest part. Um, Love to know what you guys say. Good morning, Yvonne. Good morning, Stephen. Um, let's see what else. I'm going to go through some comments here, and I appreciate these comments. And I always still recovering, learning to live again. Yes, you do, Stephen. I usually grassy roots aren't. So again, I appreciate this. Yvonne, you work through it. It's a process. I agree. It's a tuck. It's a total process. And Christy, nice to see you again. I think you said that. I'm sorry. I don't remember my past. My memory was it? Wow. Okay. So your memories, wow, was completely wiped out. But I'm truly thankful to welcome the new memories. Me too. I agree. Do you feel like I do? If there's a bunch of, I don't know who has a big Thanksgiving, or do you do maybe just a quick little family? I think we're having, excuse me, 20 something people. This is going to be the most we've ever had. I am going to, I still, this whole week so far, when I found out a lot of people are coming, they're bringing dishes and all that stuff too. It's, I'm nervous about that because of all the conversations, you know, it, for me, that's a big deal. I don't know how you guys feel with that. Yes, Stephen, I took a few from my family to understand one conversation at a time. I agree. Um, Catherine, I appreciate everybody being here. And if you can get, if somebody, yeah, holidays can be more emotional. It's scared to be here. Yeah, I'm with you. I do. Yeah, I appreciate this. But yeah, it's a tough way. So the tips, one of the tips I really wanted to share is perhaps maybe one of the biggest lessons I've learned after my stroke. That the ones that come in late, I'll repeat what I said. That rest isn't a weakness; it's survival. Um, During the holidays, I don't, like I said, I don't try to be everywhere or do everything anymore. It's totally changed. Like I'm going to go back through a couple little things. Is if I need a break, I take it. If I need to step into a quiet room for even 5 minutes, just for me, I do that. Good to I'm just thinking out loud. Is take a break for 5 minutes. It's almost like I'm um, helping my brain to just rewind and then go back in. But then that for me, does it cause issues? Like, where were you? Oh, a lot of people know me. A lot of people don't know that that's what I need to do. If I need to leave, like just if I'm somewhere else, if I have to go somewhere or leave early, and that's another good thing or thing that I have to deal with. But you have to do that. It's so important to, um, as a stroke survivor. That's what I do. Um, yeah, again, I love when you guys bring this in here. Working with horses has, oh, nice. I'm good to see that. Um, right here, working with my horse or working with horses has regulate my blood pressure to normal. The doctor wants me to take me off the meds. You know, I talk to so many stroke survivors, and they some people just wipe out. They don't even want to do anything anymore. You know, take myself off meds, and I know that I'd like to off mine too. Um, and Christy, thank you for coming here. This is me, um, right there. People can see that. That's me. I completely um, watch for that as well, and it does make a huge. Oh, sorry. That's yeah, Cody. I know. I love it, Cody. Nice to see you. Oh, I say that to, but are you saying you are afraid of overload? Yeah, I am, Yvonne. I am because I know I've been there before. I've been there before, and it does get to me. I don't know if anybody feels the same way. Um, um, yeah, I do. Just want them to be over. I, it's yeah. I get overwhelmed and depressed or stressed out. That's how I feel. I don't know if you do as well, um, but I hope that you guys have a good holiday. I mean, I'd love to hear more of what you go through. I do get stressed out. In the beginning, I don't, because people just show up. But then when other people, it's going to be at 3 o'clock, I believe, and then we're, yeah, we're gonna try to not be a quick one, but it'll be enough that it'll help me out. I don't know if that's the right thing to say, but we do need to uh, watch that. The overload. Let's see, what else I did. Another one is when we communicate our limits. And if I hope that makes sense, if we can communicate our limits, we avoid burnout and we avoid guilt. And honestly, both of those things drain more energy than a full holiday dinner. Does that make sense to you? The holidays brings questions. it does bring memories. Um, Sometimes tough emotions, and that does for a lot of my family. Instead of pretending everything's is the same as before, I allow, and I know my wife does too. We allow ourselves to just be real. Yeah, things have changed. Um, some moments are harder, um, but I'm still here. We're still here. And again, it's a miracle worth celebrating. So please be thankful. And you go through this. I know I said it before, but if someone asks you how you're doing, you have to answer like I'm not going to put words in mouth, but I answer honestly and positively. I'm always positive, but I'm healing. You're healing. I'm growing. I'm doing the best that I can, and that's enough. Um, uh, Again, as a stroke survivor, your perspectives have changed. You know, I'm trying to think. Do I remember a lot of things from last year? Um, Even like a lot of holidays. The gifts from last year. Um, it, the great thing is, with all the way to be here, I used to get nervous. People that come over, I used to get nervous that I bring I bring in the I do the prayer in front of everybody. You used to just hand it off to um, I used to hand it off to other people um, that are can go through that, and they're better a prayer. I get nervous, and but it's okay. I don't mind, and I just do it. Let's see. Joy, good to see you. And I look. Let's see here. Yvonne. Let's see. Yes, you have to. I do, but is difficult, but it gets easy. It comes from normal pitch eventually. Yeah, it has gotten easier, but it's it's still an issue with me when it's a lot of crowds. Some people are, you know, it causes me um, to well, Yvonne, I get stressed out with all that like that. And your mom sets limits until yeah, and it's funny. I get people know that to me. Most people, if they don't, they think, oh yeah, he's just making a. Um, my wife knows exactly what you were saying by the what you just said there. Um, but for me, I do. Um, I'm very noticeable. If I'm getting, I felt nice to see you. I don't think anyone left me one of the kids to put the star on the. That's funny. That's good. Um, I understand. I understand. Um, okay, so I love to get involved with you guys here. I want to. So if there's any tips, because I saw some tips, but what was the one I had here was um, um, uh, so this is where if I have to go back if this doesn't make sense, but um, some of the tips: be present, enjoy the moments, be grateful for another year, um, right? Um, Appreciate the people that are there with you, and and the ones that can't make it. Um, and then, like I said, um, be thankful for how far you've come. Right? That's to me is huge. So, but again, let's see if I can repeat one thing: is maybe this year looks different, but I think back because I've been 15 years out. So, um, but maybe this year does look different. Every year, I think, is different for me. Maybe it's quieter. It won't be this year. Maybe you're still healing. I am. Still figuring things out. I am. But you're also rising. You're still improving. I mean, I've seen lots of improvements over the years. Still learning about your new normal. I do. I think about that all the time. I mean, not in a bad way. Um, um, yeah, Zane, I agree. You know, but take a moment this holiday. I was we're kind of in the holiday season, and look how far you've come. Morning, Wayne. Think how far you've come. Even if, like a lot of people said, is even if it's just one small improvement or one small step at a time. You know what? That's still progress. That's still strength. Um, I agree. I agree with you there. What was the other one? I had so many other ones that I wanted to share with you. Um, and here, here's something else. To all my fellow stroke survivors out there, be gentle with yourself this holiday season. Um, say yes when you can. Say no when you need to. That's very important. I don't you think so? Rest your body when it asks you to, um, and celebrate the fact that you're here, living, breathing, surviving, and moving forward. That's huge. Um, just not going to end right this second, but I do really want to thank you. And if you guys on my YouTube channel called, well, Let's Talk Stroke, hit the like button. Hit the like button, and if you feel this message, is helping you, please share it with somebody who needs it. And remember, with us, you're not alone on this journey. I'm right here with you all. That's a huge um, survival mode. That's what I do. So let's see. Go back here. Uh, is progress for me? Yes. I'm kind of popping around here. Joy. Let's see. I wanted to not screaming. Shut up. Is yeah. I have a hard time being present when things get loud. I I mean Wayne. I mean, yeah. Was it Wayne? No. Yvonne said. It does get easier. Um, but okay, so you present when things get loud, that's me. Crowded and chaotic, yes. But I try every year, and something in the future, our holidays will become quieter and more intimate, which is nice. I will enjoy it as is for now. I'm with you. I am one hum with you. One hum. Okay, things don't really come out. Let's see. Yeah, I'm bringing these up because you know what? This is really important for me. You guys help me out tremendously. I don't feel bad. Listen to your body is huge. With you on that one. Wayne, as usual, all of you guys here with us. It makes a difference. It's been 7 months now since I had my stroke. Yeah, Todd. Do you feel it's and do you feel that it's gone quickly? Still getting used to the right side affected, but getting better each day. It does. I mean, you, I don't. This is. I mean, you're only 7 months out, but you know what? Video here and there, just because you'll see the progress. 7 months. I thought I was nothing. I mean, nothing going, better, but it does. Um, yeah, so it does make a huge difference. I know. Um, it makes a massive difference. But again, um, let's see here, and like I said, you guys are not alone in your journey. When I first went, I thought at 49, I'm 15 years out. 63, coming up in, I don't know. Anyway, I thought I was alone on this journey. I don't know how you feel when you're doing great. You guys are all doing great, um, and I totally appreciate you guys joining today. This is a topic that I wanted to talk about because it really sheds light with me on the holidays because it gets to me. I don't know how maybe I'm a wuss, but when people we know other comment, okay, they're gonna be here at 3 o'clock, you know, oh, am I getting? I get nervous. I don't know how you guys, and because then if some people show up, a lot of people show up at one time. Oh, this is overload for me. But um, let's see, Tugs will be my first holiday season. All right, that's good. You're gonna do it, Lindora. Give yourself permission to go in a different. Yeah, I know. I do that. And do you feel like? Does anybody say, okay, um, I've got to go for just a minute. I need to kind of settle down my brain. No, I just go into the room and just kind of chill for maybe I chill for just a little bit. That's and then I come back out, and then hopefully no one says, "Oh, where were you?" But it does happen. So it is what it is. I mean, you know, I have a lot of it's usually not that many people here, but this is I know I've got answer too. Um, but yeah, oh, yeah, train of thought here. But um, you guys are amazing. I love when you guys show up here. But um, because you know what, the truth is we survived something that changes us forever. Um, the holidays aren't just holidays anymore. They're a reminder that life is very fragile and also incredibly beautiful. Um, like I said earlier, maybe this year will look differently. If you're a new stroke survivor, or this is going to be your fly. I think Wayne, it's going to be your first holiday. Um, Love to find out how it went, especially Thanksgiving. To me, that seems like the biggest for me with all my family is the biggest. And I'd love to know you guys how your Thanksgiving, if that's a big holiday for you guys, how it went, how it did. I mean, okay, I'm not making any sense, but I'd love to know how everything is went after your Thanksgiving. But Lindor, you're right. I mean that to me is big for me. Give yourself permission to go to a different room. Um, so it is. Um, yes, I'm in a wheelchair. My mom will say, "Let's go for a ride." Yeah, I love it. I love it. Yeah, thank you for being here. I keep saying that, but you know what I do? I appreciate the people who make life worth living. Um, and you know what? Ever since I started doing this show, it's really I've met so many people, and it it, it really changed me. I mean, but like for this, well, Thanksgiving, um, put your put your energy being present during this season or this holiday, this Thanksgiving. Be present, enjoy the moments, be grateful for another year. I mean, really, be grateful for another year, and appreciate the people that are they're making it um, worth living for. And you guys, I really appreciate all of you. Um, okay, so Kathleen, yours is the Christmas. Okay, well, and we have a this is kind of a strange holiday for us, Thanksgiving. Um, uh, or next, God willing, yes. Yep. Faisal, it is so nice. Maybe this year or next, God willing. Yes. Thank you so much, Faisal. I know I probably, excuse me, guys, when I butcher names right and left here, but what can I do? Um, yeah, I just, I'm reading this, so if you feel like I'm just kind of yipping around here, it's just because I'm reading your comments, and I do appreciate again um, you guys all commenting out. But let's I focus on what truly matters. After stroke, your perspective shifts. It changes. You don't remember, like I said earlier, the gifts from last year or the decorations, but you remember the laughs, the hugs, the conversations, not all the conversations, and the people who showed up for you. That was a good one too. The other one was um, I don't I don't really try to. I used to. This is big for me. I used to hide my stroke. I don't any longer. I don't try to hide my stroke. Um, be interesting. The big one, and then set. I think someone said this. Realistic. I set realistic expectations for myself and others. You know, I wonder if can you tell me if you guys do that? One of the first one for me is, especially in the holiday season, is I give myself permission to slow down. Right? I give myself permission to slow down. Um, uh, Tamara, nice to see you. Inviting someone that's going to, you know what? And that, oh, I thank you for saying that, Tamara, because we have not some, but three people that are coming to Thanksgiving that otherwise would not have a Thanksgiving. And for me, that's a big thing for me to invite somebody that is going to be alone, um, because I'm bringing this up again here. Yvonne, ask permission not to ask how you are. It constantly reminds you. Ask people not to ask how you are. I'd love to know. I'm going to probably be dumb on this too, though. What would I say to people? What would I say, Yvonne, to ask people? Um, I'd love to know what that is there. That would probably help me out a lot. Um, I came out of my coma and had no active movement. And I know 2000, and I can do anything now. Don't ever stop trying. Right on, Barbara. Rob, yeah. Um, I know, Stephen. I'm with you on that. Um, but I know, power over you. But yeah. So before I leave it, Yvonne, if you're still there, I'd love to ask people not to ask how you are. So hey, how you doing? Um, so I'm going to say that. How you doing? Don't ask me. Um, I'd love to know how, Yvonne. Even if you put it in the comments and I'm off the, if I end the show, I'd love to know that. That's a good one. Love to maybe we'll chit chat and find out how you did that or how I should do that positively. So again, if you feel that this show can help somebody, share it. And again, if you're on my YouTube channel, hit the like button, and share it. And if you want to subscribe, please do. And thank you guys for. I saw a bunch of people here new. And Kevin, I saw the food again. I can't. I gotta stop looking at it because I'm gaining weight just looking at all the food you're doing. You're doing a great job. You, both you and your wife, really, really great. Anyway, I appreciate you guys. And again, thank you for supporting the show. And feel free to reach out to me if you'd like to be a guest on the show. Don't hesitate. And um, who hasn't been on in the show in a long time? I just don't want to pick names out, but some people just reach out, and I love to have you on. It means a lot. And share your story. Um, didn't know if you look looked at my last show 2 shows ago with my cousin who was on. Amazing, amazing. So it's me too. Me too, Kevin. Yeah, I used to cook all the time. So anyway, you guys have a great Tuesday, um, and stay tuned to your body. Right? Thank you, guys. I know it's a quick show, but I appreciate it. So um, have a great Tuesday. Thank you once again, and we will chat again next on this Thursday. And feel free to. I know there's a lot of people that I have who have been watching, not commenting, but you know what? Totally cool. Eleanor, absolutely. So we'll chat